Good afternoon, everyone. So, today we see why we need to do mathematics. So, before do this, so let me tell you basically what is mathematics. So, mathematics in one sentence we can say. So, let me write here the question. What is mathematics? So, mathematics is a thinking process, and that process behind that thinking, we have lots of axiom and lots of logic. So, of course, we are doing that thinking because of our actually survive. So, in the real world. So, for example, if we can forecast the weather, we can live properly. So somehow we try to find out the future, what happened in future. So also we try to build up the home and house, everything. So we use the geometrical concept. So in other way, you can say the mathematics is developed because of our survival in the world. So we try to connect the with the real world by the help of some the symbols, all the thing. So that I made here some process that how we do it, the how it works, mathematical thinking. So suppose we have the real world here. Let's say this is the real world basically. This situation is the real world here, real world. And then first we select a problem in the real world. Of course that we select when we need it. So then we will convert that the real world problem into the technical description. I mean simplify expression and technical language. So will something we will convert that real world problem in the technical description. Then once we have technical description, what we do that we will use the abstract and the expression in the mathematical language, and we will convert into a mathematical description. So once we have a mathematical description, so then we will apply our mathematical tools. So this part, if I write down here that this part is nothing but that this part is the pure math. So this is the mathematical thinking. So this part is the mathematical process. We use here the mathematical tools to understand that the real world situation. Once we getting here the process, we then will get some result using the formula, lots of tools. Then we go back to the technical description, and whatever we get, we feedback to the real world situation. This is the total game of the how we developed the mathematics. In pure mathematics, who doing the pure math, only they actually do this thinking, the mathematical process. In this pure math, what mathematicians do basically, they have some axiom, and on that base axiom they ask some question and try to answer. And once applied math people actually who doing applied math, what they do basically, they have the real world problem, they convert into the technical description, and then they somehow use the formula, all the thing from the pure math parts, and then solve it and feedback to the real world situation. That's way that way the actually pure the people who doing the applied math actually solve the real world problem. So what I'm trying to tell you that although the pure math is not explicitly used in the real world, but not explicit but implicitly the people who doing the applied math basically use the concept of pure math tools to solve the real world problem. So just not mathematician like who doing the physics, chemistry, biology, economy, everyone actually they convert their problem into the technical description, then mathematical expression, use this mathematical process and technical description feedback here. This is the total game of mathematics. And you know what, here actually to do pure math, I mean this mathematical process, lots of actually we have technology like one technology I call the algebra here. The first technology that developed was the algebra. That was the first technology. And the second technology is calculus. These two are actually fundamental to solve the real world problem. Now, real world mean what I am trying to say, the problem that we can see in front of our eyes. So that we are saying the real world situation. Now, suppose if you working through, the thinking something is in your behind the eye, like galaxy situation and the motion of the the motion of the earth, everything. If you want to study that, then you need the more, the logical tools that actually developed in the 19th century, like Riemannian manifold, algebraic topology. They are more strong language. So, or you can say the technology that we saw use to solve. I mean, the problem that not happened in front of our eyes. So that's the total idea of the mathematics. So somehow what I'm trying to say that applied mathematician are worker and pure mathematicians are the basically the boss. Thank you.